The Egyptians' literature was written in hieroglyphics, but hieroglyphics were such a tiring work that new scripture was created known as hieratic, which meant sacred writings. Hieratics were easier and a faster way to write and use. They were based on hieroglyphics and were relied on the same principles, but they were less formal and more precise. Hieratic script was used to relay information quickly and easily. In 700 before Christ, hieratic was replaced by Demotic script, which meant popular writing, which continued in use until the rise of Christianity in Egypt and the adoption of Coptic script in the 4th century. These writings were written in tombs, stele, and temples, while hieratic script was used in writings on papyrus scrolls and ceramic pots. The Middle Kingdom is considered the classical age of Egyptian literature. During this time, the script known as Middle Egyptian was considered the highest form of hieroglyphic and one of the most often seen on monuments and other artifacts in museums in the present day. There are a lot of stories and legends in this culture, but there are three that are the most popular legends in this culture. Those are the legend of the Isis or Isis, the tale of shipwrecked sailor, and the great hymn to the Aten. The legend of Isis and Osiris is one of the best known myths in ancient Egypt. It concerns the murder of the god Orsis by his brother Set aka Seth. In order for him to take over his throne, Isis, Osiris' wife, later collects her husband's body and revives it. The second most famous is the tale of the shipwrecked sailor. This is an ancient Egypt story that belongs to the Middle Kingdom. The only remaining papyrus of this story is now in Moscow and was discovered by Valdemar Gleontsev, a Russian Egyptologist. The story is about an official of the king who came back from a mission that didn't go as expected. To deliver the bad news about this to the king, a servant of his then starts to tell him his own story and when he got lost on an island after a shipwreck and met a serpent. The story ends with a piece of wisdom when the master tells his servant, "Do not continue, my excellent friend. Does one give water to a goose at dawn, then will be slaughtered during the morning?" Hymn of the Aten is basically just one of the poems of ancient Egypt which were created to give out to the king of Athens.